Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Mirror Interpretation Todorova. My name is Ioana and I'm an interpreter with Bulgarian, Italian, Russian, Macedonian, and English working in Denver, Colorado. And today I'm creating this video with Jose about medical terminology for your bilingual target language proficiency test. And before I start, I like to talk to you about my join button. I have $3.99. If you subscribe for $3.99, you can support my YouTube channel. This is a monthly fee and you're gonna receive your questions answered during my lives. And also you're gonna be able to see once a week a video that is not published yet. Sometimes it's 2 or more videos that will be available for you for a short period of time before they go public or just for your groups. And then the $7.99, you're gonna see at the moment there is approximately 15 videos dedicated in the topic of a medical terminology, what I do as a medical interpreter. I share my experience that is not filtered, let's call it like that. It's a little bit more raw. And so you can connect with me if you like to. And today me and Jose are going to create another bilingual target language proficiency video dedicated in medical terminology for your medical interpreter test. And this video is called Body Parts. And before I start, Jose, do you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you very much, Joanna. My name is Jose Alvarez. I'm an English-Spanish interpreter, as well as Japanese, Hebrew, French, and Portuguese, and more than 10 years of experience in the medical interpreting set. Of course, and we will proceed to practice terminology for interpreting language testing.
In Spanish?
Y muy buenas tardes, mi nombre es José Álvarez, soy intérprete en español y también para lo que es portugués, japonés, francés e inglés para lo que es abordaje médico con más de 10 años de experiencia en la parte de traducción e interpretación de escolta.
And the first term will be a body part. Body part.
Partes del cuerpo. Partes del cuerpo.
Head and front. Head and front.
Cabeza y frente. Cabeza, frente.
Arm. Arm.
Brazo. Brazo.
Upper arm. And this word doesn't have meaning in Bulgarian. So you have to explain an upper arm.
The term upper arm could be referred in Spanish as brazo, but also what we call the section from the elbow to the shoulder, which means el bíceps o brazo.
Same in Bulgaria, we have biceps if it's that zone over here. And then elbow. Elbow.
Codo. Codo.
Forearm. Forearm.
Antebrazo. Antebrazo.
Back. Back.
Espalda. Espalda.
Lower back.
Espalda baja. Espalda baja.
Waist. A female waist or waist.
Cadera. Cadera.
Wrist. Wrist.
Muñeca. Muñeca.
Leg. Leg.
Pierna. Pierna.
And if it's one, it's gonna be pierne. I'm sorry, just wondering.
Pierna with A.
Or one. And if it's many, two?
Piernas.
Okay.
Piernas.
Thank you. Face. Face.
We have two words for that. Cara, which is the normal register. The lower register could be a cara as well, but the high register will be rostro. Rostro.
Thank you. Chest. Chest.
Pecho. Pecho.
A stomach. Stomach.
Estómago. Estómago.
hip or hips,
cadera, caderas,
hand or hands,
mano, manos,
foot, one foot and double plural foot. I think you say two in English. Is there, how is the plural form? Now I'm
feet,
feet, correct?
that's
Yes.
correct. Pie, singular, pies, plural.
Eye and eyebrow,
Ojo, ceja, ojo, ceja,
mouth, mouth,
boca, boca.
chin, chin,
We have two registers for that. The standard one is barbilla, barbilla, or mentón, mentón.
Mento is like Italian and barbilla is like Bulgarian, bradichka.
Okay.
Then we have hair, hair.
We have two registers, pelo or cabello.
So isn't pelo for body hair?
Pelo we use for body hair, which is the Latin term hirsuta, pelo, and cabello is or cuero cabelludo, which is the hair specifically.
Thank you. Air or airs.
Oído u oreja. Oído, oreja.
Lips, lips.
Labios, labios, plural.
So you have only plural?
We have plural and singular. The plural will be labios, singular, labio.
Thank you. Thumb, finger or thumb fingers or thumbs.
In Spanish, there's no equivalent of thumb, but we assign a quality of the body to a thumb. We say fat finger, and that's the literal translation, dedo gordo. Dedo gordo could either apply for hands or feet.
So you don't have a toy in Spanish for the foot?
For foot, we have dedo gordo. For hand, we have dedo gordo o pulgar. Pulgar with P.
Can you give me all of them?
Pulgar, índice, corazón o el medio, anular, meñique.
Thank you. Can I ask you a question? Is there offensive to show the middle finger in your culture?
Yes, it's very offensive. Yes.
Okay. Then we have palm.
Palma. Palma.
Shoulders.
Hombro. Hombro.
Skeleton.
Esqueleto. Esqueleto.
Skull and skull.
That has two referential terms. The register for doctors, which is cráneo, cráneo, and the popular term calavera, calavera.
Ribs, ribs.
Costillas, costilla.
Rib cage, rib cage.
Parrilla costal, parrilla costal.
Breast or breasts.
Seno o senos or pecho, pechos.
Bone or bones.
Hueso, huesos. Hueso, huesos.
Spine, spine.
Columna vertebral or espina dorsal.
Hip bone or hip.
Hueso de la cadera, hueso de la cadera.
Knee cup, a knee cup.
Has a referential term of rodilla as generic, rodilla, or the most specific term menisco, menisco.
Armpit. Armpit.
In this particular case, there's no specific literal translation from armpit, but we have two registers, higher and lower. Higher would be axilla, axilla. Lower would be sobaco, sobaco.
Cheek and cheeks.
Cheek has two referential terms. The first one is mejilla, high register, mejilla, and lower register, cachete, cachete.
Buttocks or butt.
Could be nalga, nalgas, or lower reference, trasero, trasero.
So,
we have the informal one as well in Spanish, adapted from Spain. It's not proper in medical setting, but although it's not vulgar, culo, culo.
it's like Italian. So I just want to ask you, when you explain, for example, a procedure, colonoscopy, and they said we're gonna insert a tube through your butt,
Recto, rectum,
recto. You use
recto.
okay, this is exactly. Thank you. Then we have Adam's apple. Adam's apple.
Manzana de Adán, manzana de Adán.
Trunk. Trunk.
Tronco, tronco.
Tongue. Tongue.
Lengua, lengua.
Tonsils. Tonsils.
Amígdalas, amígdalas.
Shoulder blades. Shoulder blades.
Omoplato, omoplato.
Then we have a jaw or jar, whatever you want.
We have two referential terms. The high register, mandíbula, mandíbula. Lower register, quijada, quijada.
A bile, this is the liquid that comes from a gallbladder. Bile.
Bilis, bilis.
To bite or biting.
Morder, mordiendo.
And when an animal bites you, is it you use the same term? Let's say a bee bite me.
No, depending on the referential term for the animal, if it's a mammal that bites, mordida. But if it's an insect or a scorpion or an arachnid,
Snake, yeah.
or a snake is mordida. But for insects specifically, picadura, picadura.
Pulse or heart pulse or your pulse.
Pulso cardíaco or pulso.
Liver, liver.
Hígado, hígado.
Kidney, kidneys.
Riñón, riñón.
Gallbladder, gallbladder.
Vesícula biliar, vesícula biliar.
Pituitary gland.
Glándula pituitaria, glándula pituitaria.
Appointment, appointment.
Cita médica, cita médica.
Generic drugs.
Medicamento genérico, medicamento genérico.
Hiccups, hiccup.
Hipo, hipo.
Large intestine.
Intestino grueso, intestino grueso.
Mood.
That referential term could be mudo, mudo.
Nose, nose.
Nariz, nariz.
Over-the-counter medicines normally.
Medicamento sin receta médica, medicamento sin receta médica.
Coughing with phlegm or just phlegm.
Flema. Tosiendo con flema.
Prostate. Prostate.
Próstata. Próstata.
Scar or scarring in the liver. This is normally how they use the scar word.
Cicatriz. Cicatriz.
And when you use scarring, it's going to be cicatrización
Cicatrización. Exactly.
in the liver.
You could use it in the liver if it's with burning, cauterización.
Now I want to ask you a question because this is on the test. I know it's on the test. So when they say scarring on the liver, people that have a surgery, that they put these meshes, you know, on the upper part of the stomach, or any kind of surgery, or sometimes they remove the gallbladder. The gallbladder is attached to the liver, and when they remove the gallbladder and his ducts or these tubes, after many years, some patients have this something called scarring of the liver, which is inner scarring of the liver due to a surgery or chirurgical procedure. How do you get address? Is there a specific term for that?
No, there's no specific term, but what the referential term usually is referred to is cicatrización del hígado o cauterización del hígado, depending on the procedure.
Yes, thank you. Sonogram. Sonogram.
Sonograma. Sonograma.
Throat. Throat.
Garganta. Garganta.
Spleen.
Vaso. Vaso.
Knee. Knee.
Rodilla. Rodilla.
Bones and a bone.
Hueso. Huesos.
Calf muscle.
Músculo de pantorrilla.
Ankle. Ankle.
Tobillo. Tobillo.
I didn't pronounce it correctly. It's not an ankle, but it's an ankle. I believe the correct pronunciation. Heel of the feet or just heel.
Talón. Talón. We also have the popular term Talón de Achilles. Talón de Achilles.
Yes, normally this is used in Europe because of the book of Dante. It's called Talone di Achilleso, and it's like something when somebody is very strong about certain.
Yeah. Yes.
And also, do you have like a flat talons? This is also a condition with a podiatrist. Is that the term?
We say pie plano. Pie plano.
Okay. And in Bulgarian, they use this Turkish word called düstaban. Whoever is Turkish would laugh with me, I'm pretty sure, but it's like a very slang way to express this medical condition.
Okay.
And then we have a forehead.
Frente. La frente.
Temple or temples.
Temporal. Temporal.
And as we're talking about, there is also a temple, like a physical church temple. Can you give us these words to make the difference, to remember?
It's exactly the same. It's actually an homonym, templo and templo.
Okay. Eyebrows.
Ceja. Cejas.
Eyelid and eyelids.
Párpado. Párpados.
Eyelashes. Eyelashes.
That could be interchangeable with eyelid, párpados as well, or eyelid as well could be referred as pestaña, which actually will be the more correct term. So
the hairs that we like to put mascara on. Okay.
Yes.
And then we have eyelash.
Pestaña. Pestaña.
Okay. Pupils. Pupils.
Pupila. Pupila.
Then retin. Retin.
Retina. Retina.
We did the cheek. Brain.
Cerebro. Cerebro.
Artery.
Arteria. Arteria.
Small intestine.
intestino delgado, intestino delgado,
and large intestine,
intestino grueso, intestino grueso,
muscle,
músculo,
and then we have lungs.
pulmones, pulmones.
And that was everything for our body parts for today, for our medical interpreter terminology for body parts. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you, Jose. I would leave your reference information below. Do you want to say goodbye in Latino, in Spanish?
Muchas gracias por participar de esta serie de inducción de terminología para estándares de exámenes médicos. Este es un excelente material de referencia para estudio para los exámenes estandarizados de interpretación médica.
Gracias. Buenos días.
Hasta luego.
Bye. Thank you.